That's how I felt last night at the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League.
I'm about to say, man, we about to have a COVID game.
At Bank of America Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, you gotta push through that. I got Bill on Maddie.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in week 11.
Well, you ever had something so damn hot make your head itch?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Uh-oh. Watch out. Hey, the cheese. Okay, so who all got an iPhone? You? And you got an iPhone? Did y'all ever take a picture of these in portrait? I never did, but they say that's the one you should use. I never used it. Make everything.
Breeze now on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. A 50-50 ball.
Damn, that nigga tall as fuck.
TJ Green with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots.
Hey, man, I'm tanking. I gotta figure out what my offense is going to be, you know?
Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So Newton and the Panthers come up
damn
now.
Scam Newton in there, boy.
Just shy of the 30. Following the interception, here's Newton. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that
damn, boy. Hey, what play was that?
If they had connected instead
I might need to borrow that motherfucker,
What you see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Play action. It's Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Girl, that is
They have to like what they've done defensively here.
Get your wretched ass on.
A couple of incomplete passes bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
That's a good picture.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
I had to take pictures of these passes now.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his target. That's more.
No, it wasn't her.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look at them elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
So how effective is the day after?
Damn, get your damn hand out of my face. God damn, I thought you were about to scratch her. All right. God damn.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
How effective?
At their own 5-yard
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Gotta laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Dante Jackson on the tackle. A gain of 10 yards.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. That'll make it 4th down after the loss of 1.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
Here's Bird to return.
Hey, that nigga chopped through that shit, boy. I'm playing fucking Randall with Magic.
26 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
38-yard line.
Boy, look like new NC State film out there, boy.
Oh, get it again.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And
Hey, you better cut it out, girl.
Like they did on the last drive, got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all.
And a double
Girl,
coverage.
she had to keep snapping to get some.
Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
Just tell somebody to make you something to drink.
Girl, I'm telling you,
You see I'm busy.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Huh? What's on my stream? Shit, look like it now.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Oh, you gonna have to restart it? Okay with me. Let's go.
Oh. I gotta go back to this.
Here, hold it. So I can eat this cigarette. Stop jumping in.
Say it one more time, bro.
What you say? Y'all come out there with me. Brandon, are you back?
What?
I get him.
No, I was giving him her. You eating?
No, I get him.
You want through here, come?
Everybody keep getting him.
Honey, I'm not.
Over here, man. You want your mom.
Hey, what you trying to do, Randall?
Oh, we about to cry.
Oh, I see.
Stop and jump. You better stop talking jump.
Push it and then twist it.
Did you miss your mama? Did you miss your mama? What?
I didn't hear that long. I see mama.
You is looking right in my eyes. That is so funny. Did you miss your mama? What the fuck did you just do?
And why she got on different Tims than y'all?
Because she didn't want the kind of Tims we have.
What?
She
You
like,
should have made her worm.
girl, she wanted those.
No.
The beef and broccoli fucked
I want
up
the whole
the
picture.
I think they're cute.
They're cute shoes.
They cute
I
shoes, but
I think she should have worn what we wore, but she wanted those, so.
I ain't finished with
You
that.
want me to see the pill?
Well, you
That
got
they look like they on the wrong feet.
They do that.
Let me see them.
You say you ready?
They not. Alright, look, they not. That's what
Carly, go back in
they
there with
did
that.
for a second. Brandon got some good ass eyes. They did look like it for a second.
said they did. Your sister was on the wrong page. Go back in there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Shotgun now for Breeze. His throw incomplete.
Well, so
that
far this
nigga
drive,
had that shit had me all fucked up.
Completions on 1st and 2nd down bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Girl, why is she standing like that?
Girl, that's what I said. I was cussing her out, girl. Girl, what? Yeah, she said it. Girl, look at that one she did. Then they got the other one she did, the other one.
Now they face a 3rd
Y'all
and
kids
10
about to have some
after
well-whooped
back-to-back
asses.
incompletions.
No, but I want to see it. Do it.
Now Breeze.
Fucking me up!
Pressure comes in. He's brought down.
Sit your asses down!
And then she did this too.
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves
Sit down
fruitful there.
somewhere.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense
Go ahead.
against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play.
Don't even worry about it, Randall. I ain't putting that nigga no more.
No.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one
Son of a
away.
bitch.
Now it's Bird on the return.
Hey,
Good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
who outside? Noonie, get your ass in here before I knock you out.
Look at her picture.
Hold up, I'm doing something.
We don't care.
I don't give a fuck about that damn picture.
He trying to be on YouTube.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it
Sit
out.
down.
And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Well, Gardner Johnson running from that damn
They get 7 out of
contact
that, so
again.
they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he will be very close to
That
a
nigga
first
rolled
down,
backwards.
but I see the closed fist of the referee.
Man,
and
damn.
that means 4th down. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do
You
convert
gonna get your
on
ass out my screen. That shit squeezing my motherfucking head.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
What's he drinking? She didn't drink. Let me see it off.
Let's get off the field.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And here's a handoff out of the gun. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, I know the defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly.
That wasn't me. I was on the corner.
Decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Who?
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Well, it's about team that's so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And this one is right through.
Let me see if I can put a damn drive together.
We'll make it 10-0 here in the 1st. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find
These
a
motherfuckers
way
hitting
to
every
get
hole
the ball in
today.
the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that.
9 times out of 10, leave me the fuck alone and let me play this fucking game.
Close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
For number 34.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Girl, you better than me.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Yeah, y'all got the gun.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
Man, God.
Quick slant.
Motherfucker, I knew it was going
And he
on.
slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 19.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Look, you got your tab.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want it.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Bree's going to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
She punched you up this.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I'm not touching my phone. Nope.
Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that's caught by Smith. And all the way down to the 42. A big play for the Saints on 3rd down. 47 yards.
And the Saints first down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
You keep asking 1,001 motherfucking questions.
Big play, Breeze finding Thomas, and even 40 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints get a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
At their own 25-yard line.
No, he's scared. No, he is so scared.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Going with a screen for Murray. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First of all, she wants me to get. So what happened?
I think Antoine Brown been locked up. He been gone about 10 years. He
Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
At their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Sideline throw that's caught by
About to get some motherfucking some pressure, hot damn. He wouldn't have that much goddamn time to get across the field.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I can hear you now. Motherfucker, why you throw that out? Get the fuck up, because you ain't my partner no more. Shit.
Back to throw now on first down. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 43-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to look deep for this is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
I'm
So
over
3
this
seconds
shit.
here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Ugh.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jay Sean, if you watching, I don't want nobody you trying to trade me.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
I'm trying to play. I'm about to be 30, y'all. I'm trying to do some stuff. I'm looking at the 30.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
What you crying for, Harmony?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. For the first time with a backup Murray. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Down at the 31.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running
Man,
back.
run that nigga over, bro.
First down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, it's tough time to get him established.
Nah, somebody came out from behind the damn house.
They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle.
I don't know who fucking it was. I know I ran up this motherfucking steps. Ain't take me long at all.
We were so fucking scared.
I've never in my life been that damn
Following the
scared.
pick up of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I didn't know what it was because folks, it's gonna make me feel crazy shit like that. Brandon, we should ask Shell if that was her. Now that we grown.
Hell no.
We were scared. I think it was our aunt.
He took the fuck off.
It's Breeze. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Yetur Gross Matos showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
What was going to happen? He's going to lose my ass.
Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Man, I can't throw the ball for shit.
And down he goes again. Yetur Gross Matos able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker Will Lutz for the field goal attempt.
I missed it.
Spotted at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And this
Oh,
is no
boy.
good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the second miss in a row.
Dang.
Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Is that a bird?
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Man said, what happened?
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
Okay. Wait a minute. Now, why you want to listen to Rob? Right.
Oh, hell.
That's what we're listening to. Oh, yeah. Sing it, Newbie.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. The clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
She always says she owes
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker, DeMario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to
hurt. I talked to this girl at Walmart. She's white. She said, Mama, you can have friends.
On 2nd and 15 now. Breeze going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Okay, I'm sorry. Gotta move.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they
throw an opening, and there he goes. 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Ronnie Anderson, 84 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Saints 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay. Girl. Hey.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Ooh, she might have heard that song. That's why she probably said, have you heard that song?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
I don't know if this is and they be coming out with all them songs. Don't do something else.
They run it again with Kamara. And he will lose yardage.
Bro, we pay Armstead all that goddamn money in this motherfucking game block.
Loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
You said, what's that song? I think,
The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chin picks it off. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
I said, don't sing that. I thought it was saying, oh, baby. It's not saying that. Oh, baby. Oh, like, no.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. The run on 1st down gets them a couple up to the 27. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Yetur Gross-Matos able to record his 5th sack of the season.
3 and out.
Okay, breathe.
Sit down some damn word.
4th down.
Are you good?
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Let's do the extra time. You gotta be careful.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Breeze now.
His mama used to do my grandma her.
He'll set up the screen now to Camaro. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. TJ Green with a pick. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he being fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Stop looking at me like you're trying
From
to
the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
4-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Newton. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
I need some medicine. No! I told her. Girl, they said ain't nothing wrong. She knows too much. They wouldn't even give it to me. I thought she did, though. She be crunk at all hours. They said no, she bored.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
1 plus equal 1. No, the 1 go right here. 1 plus.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
It ain't 1 plus equal 1.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Harris now to return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, I can't wait till this season, though.
Game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
All right, now, Brittany.
I need to
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9th. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Hey, Nitty, do me a favor. Nitty, do me a favor. Do me a favor.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Good play. Good play, Randall.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
25-yard line.
Yeah, you've been it all day.
What?
Where the hell you been at all day?
The Saints offense on
No,
the
play
field.
that shit. That's why I'm about to cuss her ass out. She's doing a whole lot of shit on my back
If you're a
turn.
coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this.
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Saints
I
going
didn't
to
mean
call
to
the
call
first
it,
of
huh?
their timeouts.
Keep my
As the clock
fucking
will stop
control.
with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Who you playing, Tez?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Escaping, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
What's his
Now
price
the
tag?
Panthers.
Boy, this damn defensive line so real.
He's going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And it's 3rd down.
What?
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Pass intended for Michael Thomas. Incomplete. It's now.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on for the 5th time here today.
I'm just asking about the asking price for him, that's all.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Nah.
Just a
Better have
25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping
About to
for
get an
by
ass
stretch.
kick. Matter of
And
fact, go lay down.
Final play before we
I'll
get
let you.
triple zeros.
Nope. She good where she at. She good where she at. Stay there.
Yeah.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each
Play,
week.
make it
The
TikTok.
practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory
That's what they do all the
formation.
time.
They've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down.
And even still, dude, I'm surprised he dropped that ball.
Get out of
Good
there.
game, Randall.
Score Panthers.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another
I wasn't
thing
all the way
to
there,
the
but
amount
damn.
of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling
Well,
they're
you
moving
trying
the
to
ball,
talk, tell your
things
damn
are working
sister,
and
shut
clicking.
up.
They think that they can bottle this and
Good
carry it with them.
gracious.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Panthers, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff races. They're back to 500 at 5-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Little streamer, cuz. Little stream, cuz. Papoose. What's up, boy? What's up, boy? What's up, boy? What's up, boy? What you doing? I didn't say come out of there. I never said come out of there. Your mama said quit bothering her until she got done with her test. What did you keep doing? What did you keep doing? Answer that question. Alright then. If we gotta keep repeating ourselves, you think that's what we want to do? Alright then, so start listening. Sit your ass down somewhere.